Oh, hey, I was just about to post a link and let everybody know I was live. I was just checking to see if this actually worked. It's been so long, I had to reinstall Prism Live. Hold on, let me post the link in Discord. And maybe on the community tab. What's up, everybody? Ronnie Brown, what's going on there? Home skillet. Miss Holly always wins. What's happening, Miss Holly? Miss Holly. All right, here we go. The dude, what's happening, man? Good evening. Welcome. Troll dude, troll guy. What's up? Randall Barnes, what's happening, bruh? What is up, motherfucker? Reading shit. You know what? Hold on a second. I still have something else I need to do here. Think, Jimmy boy. Want to go here. I'll be with you shortly. I probably should have planned this out better, but I actually was going to go for a walk, and I thought, yeah, I could do a walk and talk. I'm going to walk around the neighborhood and get a little exercise and get a stream in at the same time. But I'm working on the computer, and I'm like working on this one particular project that I just want to get done, and I don't want to leave, and I've been literally sitting on my ass in front of the computer for days working on it, and I just want to finish, and I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to go out and stream, so I thought I could sit here and I could still work on it. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Wrong shit. Talking to you guys. It's been so long since I've done this stuff. I forget the websites that I'm going to and everything else. Here, give me a second. There it is. Hopefully I'm in the right account. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing things. I'm actually going to share something with you guys soon. A number of things, actually. But not quite yet. Got some stuff to do. Let me see. Let me finish doing what I'm doing here. Hopefully I'm not going to screw up the stream by going and opening up my email. Because, I removed Prism from my phone when I stopped streaming. I took down the green screen and put away the lights, everything. Well, it's actually just all sitting right over there. But I took everything down, put everything away. I was just like, I was not going to tempt myself with streaming. And I removed the apps from my telephone, and well, kind of a bad idea, because you guys know me, I leave, but here I am again. I'm back. Let me just send this over to myself. I think that's all I want. Oh no, one more thing. Where the hell is it? I guess I don't need it because I can go. Fuck. I got this new keyboard too, and it has a refresh button right above the backspace, so I'm constantly hitting the refresh button. It's really kind of pissed me off. Yes, I'm live, naughty potato. Welcome to the stream, home cooking. Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to be live that long. I just kind of thought I I needed to come in and check in with you guys since I've been doing these pre-recorded videos. Let me turn that off. Come on. Where is it? Do not disturb. There it is. Turn on. And the keyboard's actually not bad. I'm using it because there you go. That's what it looks like. But you see the backspace over here and that refresh button. I hit that all the time. But I need this because, I'm... Oh, shit. Let me see. How can I don't remember how to use anything anymore. Yeah, see, there's the laptop. But, I was setting the laptop on top of this box over here, and I had to reach up to the keyboard to type, and so I ended up buying this, and I got another external mouse, the one that I was using, this USB mouse I got from Helica. That thing stopped working. So yeah, I got a new mouse, I got a new keyboard. None of that really matters. So let me get back to what I was doing here. Am I still live? I knew it. I should have fixed this thing before I went live. If I minimize this, it doesn't stay on top of all the other windows. So if I minimize the app, it causes the stream to buffer, right? It'll even cause it to end, at least it used to in the past. I don't know if it still does. Get chocolates for your mom. Yeah, right. We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. I mean, if I had a wife or a girlfriend, but I think we're both a little bit old to be like, when I was a kid, my mom would write me out little cards for Valentine's Day, make me feel special. But now as two old people, no, we're not running out buying flowers and chocolates just to make everybody feel good. Unblock everyone. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would you even ask that, honestly? Why would I do that? People that are blocked for a reason. You know what I'm saying? No more explaining actually necessary. People that are blocked for a reason. And I most certainly don't need them back. Most of those people are just fucking complete jerk-offs anyways. They come here and do nothing but interrupt the stream. I don't need to hear that shit. You need a fresh start. Well, bringing back the old shitheads, bringing back all the trolls and shit, that's not a fresh start. That's going back to the old bullshit. Why? Fuck no. Fuck no. You must have fucking bumped your head today sometime, Miles, huh? Huh? You got a knot up there somewhere, maybe? Is it hurting you? You need some ice to put on the swollen bump you might have up there on your head? You don't hold grudges. Did you block Kyle? What about Kel and Ruby? Kel was unblocked. Ruby was very determined in her shit-talking, carrying on, so she's remained blocked. I have not blocked Kyle, to my knowledge, but I can take a look. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a quick look-see. Fuck, the sun is starting to come in. I guess I better leave that open because I don't have any lights to put on me. I mean, I do. They're there in the bag, but I haven't set them up. I suppose I could do it with you guys on stream. Let me see. I think I need to go to channel. Advanced settings. I think. No. Basic. Community moderation. That's the one. User management. That's the one. I think I gotta go all the way down here. There's 56 hidden douche bags. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure that's exactly why you were asking, Miles, for me to unblock all these shit bags. I suppose you thought that I was going to have a different, or have a change of heart for Ruby. No. Kyle. Okay, I don't see Kyle. What was his other name? Natty like King Kong. No, Kyle's not blocked. And Kill, she's not blocked. Ruby, 100% blocked. Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go open up the actual chat. Actually, let me do something before I do this. It's so hard to see. The fucking light is blaring from the sun right now. I don't want to read the chat on the telephone because it's like so small and there's only 4 chats that show up on the screen at a time, and I'm sure I miss comments. There it is. This is what I'm looking for. Turn this stupid shit off. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to see this screen. I'm not seeing this shit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What the hell is this shit? Definitely got to turn this one on. Turn this one off. Okay. Now let me go to YouTube and open the chat. I think since I'm going to be doing that, I'll put the camera in front of me. Let me go to the live stream. Turn off my voice. Scroll down. Whoops, shit, that's not what I wanted. Copy. Bang. And pin that, and bam. Okay, now I pop out the chat and we can get going. I'm gonna have to pull that blind. That's a little bit darker. What can a guy do? Right. So let's see here. Going back in the chat. How about those Epstein files? Kyle was in there for sure. Kyle was in there for sure. Time for a fresh start for the Hobo. Well, yeah, I'm having a lot of fresh starts in my life, but definitely bringing back shitheads to my channel. Thank you very much. You enjoyed when Don Julio talked shit to Kale? Don Julio loved to piss off those girls, didn't he? He loved to piss off those girls. What's for dinner? Chicken and broccoli. Man, I've been eating so much chicken and broccoli. It's like eat more chicken and broccoli than anybody's ever seen, bro. It's like my go-to vegetables and chicken. I eat that. My basic three things that I cook these days is chicken, steak, or pork chops. That's it. Or I have smoked salmon. Those are kind of like main meals. But then I got those frozen meals. I don't remember what they're called. The product name is Healthy something. I eat a lot of those. I eat a lot of broccoli and peanut butter. Although I've been starting to think maybe I should slow down on the peanut butter. I kind of feel as if maybe that might be keeping my weight high. But I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Let me try and quickly go through this because I know I'm behind in the comments. So you had changed. You were a man of forgiveness and dedicated your lives to the ways of health and Jesus. Yeah, I'll consider. Yep, dude, what up, dude? Oh, fuck. Frenchie, what's happening, man? 157 trolls hating on Jimmy the Hobo. What the hell's that about? You talking about the list of people that I have blocked? I have no idea how many people are in that list, but, it's really not that many people. It's like, it's the same fucking trolls that just go and create a new troll account. They have a new troll name because it's just what they do, man. It's just what they do. Thank you, Tech One. Yes, I'm back. Not only am I back, this is going to be the year of the Hobo. 2026, year of the Hobo. Watch it. Watch out, boys. I'm taking over. I'm taking over this joint. I'm 24 pounds down now. I weighed myself this morning and I was 24.4 pounds down. I lose weight and then I gain weight. It's not like I gain a lot of weight, like I'll gain a pound or less each day, and then I go down, and I've been stuck at like 245, between 245.4 and 0.6 now for like 3 days. My first 18 pounds, like in the first 3 weeks, it just kind of just shed it off like no problem at all. And now after that 3-week mark and after losing 18 pounds, from there it's just been a slow crawl. I've been losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. It's still in a downward, trajectory, but it's not going anywhere near as fast, unfortunately. Don Julio fucking with everybody. Hugs and kisses. Do you eat out? No, I don't eat out anymore. I do not eat out anymore at all. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One, it's fucking super expensive. anywhere you go now, it's expensive. You can't go to a fast food place anymore. You can't go to, McDonald's, Jack in the Box. That stuff used to be really cheap. You guys remember that thing they used to call the dollar menu? Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. You go out, get a hamburger, fries, you're looking at least, $20 for one person. I'm not doing that. Besides that, all that food is completely unhealthy. Gonna keep me fat. I'm not doing it. I do not go out and eat anymore. Everything I eat, everything except for those frozen dinners, I pretty much make myself. Because I don't know what the hell's gonna be in those frozen dinners. I mean, in anything else, all the preservatives, whatever shit they put in there that I don't want. I mean, I told you guys, even in my coffee creamer, I was drinking that every day with my coffee, but then I switched up to no sugar in the creamer. And then I looked at that no sugar creamer and realized, that's got that high fructose corn syrup shit in it. And I was like, fuck, I'm just not even going to drink creamer anymore. I just seen Kale in here. Bring back Ruby. She's been a long time friend of yours. And even called the Thai restaurant when you were vomiting in the toilet. Well, you act like I owe people something here. I don't owe anybody anything. People come in and going to treat me like shit. That's like keeping someone around to abuse you. That's like me wanting to stay with Helica so she could just keep fucking with me, just keep lying to me or treating me like shit. Who the fuck wants that? And welcome back, Kel. That's the first thing you're gonna come in here and tell me, you need to do this because fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I may be sober, but I ain't a dumb fuck. Cut down on the vape. The vape thing has been the hardest fucking thing to cut down or off. I quit the drinking, started dieting, going out and going for walks. I tried to give up the vaping. I think that lasted for about a day and a half. And I think I've told you guys, I'm sure I told you guys, I think I'm more addicted to nicotine now from vaping than I ever was to cigarettes, because I got this thing in my hand or near me like at all times. I'm vaping constantly because I can lie in bed, take a drag, set it down. I don't have to worry about setting the bed on fire, setting the house on fire. So I've got this thing all the time. I was thinking about it today. I was having a conversation with my cousin Bridget's half-sister come over today. Anyways, we got on this conversation about her husband who had quit smoking, and I was thinking to myself, shit, I think it's been 3 or 4 years since I set down the cigarettes. I've had the occasional cigarette here or there, like I was drinking with Road Trip Eddie, and I had a cigarette once or twice, I'm sure, but, I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes in forever, which is great. But I'm more addicted to these. Anyways, yeah, cut down on the vape. That will be coming eventually. So which GOP are you on? What you talking about? T-Cash? GLP? What's that? You can see weight loss when you reach a plateau here. Let's see. What, you think I've reached a plateau in my weight loss? I don't think so. I think my problem is that I have not been getting out and exercising. Like I said, I have been working on the computer a lot. And when I made that video 2 days ago or something, I literally had to drag myself away from the computer, get out in front of the computer and go out and walk. And I was going to do that today, but I'm thinking, fuck, I don't want to, because there's things that I want to get accomplished here on the computer. So check donos. What's up there, Jam Donut? Thank you, buddy. Welcome back. Oh, fuck. That's the problem here. I can play it on the computer, but hopefully I will cut out the stream by going and getting this link that I need. I melt me a link that will make the TTS work, but I didn't set the settings in Prism Live when I just installed it before I started the stream to make sure that Prism Live stays on top when I minimize it, because it could possibly cut off the stream. I hope it doesn't. I pray it doesn't. I'll try and be fast. So if it does, I'll be right back, promise. Oh shit, you guys still there? Oh, there you are. All right. Let me add this. What is it? It's a widget. It's a Prism chat widget. This is not what I'm looking for, though. They changed everything. Figures. This is just a chat, though. Widget. Oh, it's a web widget. That's what it is. All right. Now, fuck it. All right, now this should work. Let me just go to Power Chat and do a replay. Try to. Okay, events. Make sure my volume's up. Jam donut. Jam donut. There it is.
Jam donut sent $3.
Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. 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 Jimmy, 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 Jimmy.
I don't know why I still like this stupid song. Even though I know Don Julio's even got his own damn song. Didn't he? Wasn't it Don Julio or some shit like that now? Alright, just to keep everybody else happy, I have gone ahead against my better judgment and removed Ruby from the block list. I know she's been around the channel for a long time. She has a lot of friends here. People like to chat with her. So I have gone ahead and removed her from the block list. Think of it as probation. Alright, where was I? Tim Olson, what's happening, bro? Good to see you. Quitting smoking was harder than quitting drinking when it's always been easier for me to quit drinking over quitting smoking. I could set the drink down much easier than smoking. I always said if I was ever going to quit smoking, I had to quit drinking first, because when I drink, then I want to smoke. So I had to quit drinking first, which I've done, but I only tried once to quit the vape so far. So I'll try again sometime in the near future. All right. Zero nicotine vapes. What's the fucking point in that? Randall Barnes, gotta have nicotine. I mean, if you're not vaping, I mean, if you're not getting nicotine, I see absolutely no point in vaping at all. Jimmy going to Turkey this year to get his teeth done. Well, that's one of the places that I'm considering. I've been investigating, looking into getting my teeth done, and Turkey is the most cheapest place in the world to go and get implants. Are you guys with me? Because I haven't seen the chat move, but now it makes me think when I minimize this that I lost you guys. Let me go look. Let me go refresh. Looks like I'm still live. All right. Right. Sure. There we go. Whereas as Miles bailed, no, Miles is Naughty Potato now. Naughty Potato is Miles. Miles was just here. He's probably over there chatting with Ruby Rock right now. Ruby Rock is talking about what a bastard I am for not bringing her back. Saying, fuck that guy, Jimmy. Can't stand him anymore. That was obvious. That was obvious from all the comments that she left. You're having a three-way with Kale and Ruby. You dog. You dog. How old am I? I'm going to be 58 in July. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go to Turkey. They say it's like the cheapest, but from what the research that I was doing, the next cheapest place was, I believe it was Hungary for Turkey. Hungary, Poland, I think was the other one. Anyways, they were saying, that those are more like regulated, more probably, cleaner, maybe better results in one of those countries opposed to Turkey. But Turkey, I guess, is known for dental tourism. I was just looking today at one of my investments for the Kraken. I was reading the news, and everybody's still saying that IPO is coming here sometime in the early part of this year. We're already into the second month, so I'm hoping that the Kraken IPO is going to happen soon so I can get my cash and then get my teeth done, because I really, really want to get them done. Now that I'm losing weight, I've quit drinking. Once I've slimmed down and I'm looking really good, I want to have a smile that matches the rest of me, so I don't look so damn bad. So that right now is the plan. I don't actually have a date set, and when that money does come in, I don't know exactly what it is that I'm going to do, like how long I'll leave the country, if I'll just go to get the teeth and then I'll come back, or what. I really don't know. I don't know, and I'm not going to make any promises, any big promises saying like, oh, I'm going to travel out to Southeast Asia and stay over there for a long time or anything like that. I'm just going to stick to the plan, not drink, lose weight, get my teeth fixed. I still really want to go to Malaysia so that I can go and have that full-on health checkup in Kuala Lumpur for however much money it was. I don't remember, but this time I will check before I go to Kuala Lumpur. Maybe I can find another place at a cheaper, and get a better deal. We'll see. Are you in a sale do the stripes make it look like a cell? I need to put the green screen back up, but I figured, yeah, I'm not live streaming, so why bother? But this is the first live stream back since I've been gone now for over 2 months. Yeah, I think the last live stream on YouTube was December 17th last year, 2025. So I read your message there in Discord, Miles, about the AI girlfriend. I actually did that. I downloaded one of those things years ago when I was living with Luke down in Mexico, and I was still with Helica. I think I was. Yeah, I had to have been. So I wasn't really talking to her after that, I don't think, after we broke up. Anyways, I had downloaded one of the very first ones that they had was called Replica. It was like Helica, but Replica. I even think it was spelt with a K there at the end. Like Helica. Anyways, I told her that Replica was my other girlfriend. And yeah, it's amazing how much AI can talk back to you. I'm not used to talking because I don't talk to anybody. Check donos again. No shit, really? I got the widget on. Let me go take a look-see. But yeah, I actually chat with ChatGPT all the time. Damn, man, my throat is not handling me talking very well. It usually happens if I don't talk a lot. I try talking, my throat starts hurting. Kind of feels like I'm like my throat is becoming hoarse or scratchy or something.
Aussie Wolfhound sent $3. This one is long overdue.
Thank you very much, Aussie Wolfhound. I'm going to guess that you probably were attempting to send media. And I have turned off media. And that is going to be something that most certainly is going to stay that way for a number of reasons. I think that media... how the fuck, though, did Jam Donuts media play, though, then? I thought I turned it off. Guess I didn't. And I'll leave it alone for this stream so I don't screw anything up. But I want to stop accepting donos using media. I think it disrupts the stream. You know, it, especially if I don't have a speaker with me and media starts playing, it plays through the speaker of the telephone, and you guys can't hear a thing I'm saying. Another reason I don't want to use it is all the copyrighted content music that plays like in every stream is constantly getting the streams blocked worldwide or in certain regions and makes the streams unmonetizable. I can't make any money off them. I can't have advertisements on them. I mean, if there are, all the money goes to the artist from whoever owns the copyright on the music that was played in the stream. So yeah, there's a number of reasons I want to cut that out. Plus, you know, when I go to some places and you guys start playing the fart jokes or the fart audios or the screaming, you guys know Don Julio loves that one. Just constant screaming. I can't stand that. A lot of the viewers can't stand that. And so, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the media off. Just play my dono. It's a special one. I did play your dono, but you didn't attach any media to it, homeboy. Want to see? Here it is. No media. No media, bruh. 58 is not old? Yeah. That's what I think. I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm old enough, I guess. I'm definitely no young whippersnapper, that's for damn sure. What's dental prices like in Bali? I honestly, I don't know. I don't even know what they are in Thailand. I was really seriously considering getting my teeth done in Thailand, but if I can save thousands by going to Turkey, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to Turkey. Because, you know, the amount of money that I'm going to get from this one investment, it's not a lot of money. It'll cover my teeth, but, you know, it sure would be nice to have more money, you know. Like one of the things I'm really thinking about, I'm trying to think about what's going to happen in the future. I am thinking about possibly trading in the car that I got now and getting the van that I've talked about, the Ram ProMaster with a high rooftop, and build it out so that I can live in it and maybe not go overseas. I mean, I'm obviously going to be going overseas. Probably the first big trip you guys are going to see me on is going to be overseas. And I'm probably, like I say, I'm going to get the teeth done, and I think I'm going to go back to Indonesia, or Malaysia, rather, to get that health checkup. And then I might just make a pit stop over either in Thailand or Vietnam. But then I want to come back, get the van. And I'm not making none of these things are promises. These are just kind of thoughts in my mind. But eventually, you know, maybe start doing the van life. Because that most certainly still interests me. I like the idea of not having to pay for rent and being on the road and going places and doing things and having campfires and seeing new places, doing new things, all that kind of stuff. Unblock Kale and Ruby in Discord. Man, you ain't asking for much from me, are you? Let me see. I think I can do that pretty quickly. Speaking of Discord, I mentioned it in the last video that I uploaded to YouTube that we're going to be finding a new place to, where is it? Find a place to chat, because Discord is changing how they're going to allow people to join Discord. You're going to have to start showing, you'll have to show an ID one time, or you'll have to do a biometric face scan to prove that you're an adult. And I understand some people's privacy concerns. I personally don't think that, you know, we need to be giving up our private information just to go and chat or send messages. It's not like we're like that freak, the he-she that the transvestite or transsexual, whatever it's called, that shot Charlie Kirk. I was using Discord for that. Actually, I cannot find the blocked people. I thought I was going to find that really fast. Actually, I am, maybe it's down here. I am actually working on something right now that I should be able to announce that's going to solve that issue for us as far as having a place to chat. We're going to leave Discord completely. Okay, I'll look into this later. Actually, I'll tell you what, Miles. Miles. Where are you, Miles? See, you're a naughty potato in here too, aren't you? There you are. Rolls. I'm going to turn you, Miles, into a moderator on Discord. Why don't you go ahead and go see if you can find where to unblock them. I don't know if you can or cannot, but you're now moderator on Discord, so maybe you can figure that out for us. Let me close Discord, reopen chat. There we go. All I need for Valentine's Day is my beloved right hand. I'm right there with you, Ozzy Wolfhound. Right there with you, bro. Racer Tracer, what's happening, man? I seen somebody had mentioned your name. Now I see. Say hello to me, punk. What's up, man? Are you in the dugout? California Phantom, what's happening, bro? 50 to 70% cheaper dental work in Bali. I've always wanted to go to Bali. In fact, before I went to Thailand, my very first time, before I ever even started the channel, I was looking at Bali and I was looking at Thailand. The first reason I went to Thailand, well, it wasn't the first, but the main reason I went to Thailand was because there was another YouTuber that was there that I wanted to go and meet, I guess. I figured, like, oh, this guy talks English, he lives in Thailand, he can kind of show me around a little bit, blah, blah, blah. That didn't really work out all that well. The guy kind of helped me out when I went over there. But anyways, I went to Thailand, never went to Bali, and never went to Indonesia. I still haven't been there. I would love to go there. I heard it's like really, really crowded now because it's like everybody goes there. It's kind of like Thailand. So I would be more inclined actually to go to Vietnam, to be quite honest. It's a good way to discover cool songs, though. Well, I do have that other channel, Beyond the Tracks, that maybe I could stream on that one, because then if I get strikes on there, I really won't give a shit. It's just, here, actually, let me show you guys something before I go get this link. I'm going to go to my live streams, all the content. Change this camera around. Now look in this column here. You can see blocked, partially blocked. These are, I upload a lot of old ones too, so you don't see all the ones. Oh, here, maybe this is the place where you should be looking. This is monetization, all ineligible. It's all because of copyrighted music, and a lot of these you'll see they get blocked, ineligible, can't make no money, and those are my live streams, and that happens because of the music that's played in the chat, in the TTS or media donos. So, hold on a second. I gotta change the profile picture on this. On the Beyond the Tracks channel. look stupid as fuck, goofy. I don't know what I was thinking when I took that picture, but anyways, if you haven't subscribed to that channel, go ahead and subscribe to that channel right now, man, because maybe, it's always good to have that backup channel too, just in case I get a strike or something. We can switch over there, whatever. And plus, that probably would be a really, really good idea. I could rename that channel to Jimmy the Hobo Live, since I no longer have that. Remember, you guys have been around a while, you would know I originally had two channels, Jimmy the Hobo and Jimmy the Hobo Live. One was for creating videos and one was for going live on. Where am I now, Tim Olson? Yeah, I'm in LA. I've been living with my mother for months now. I believe I came back here like November 1st of last year. My mother had a fall and she spent a day on the floor, and I kind of feel guilty that there was no one here for her. She couldn't get to her telephone or anything, so I come back here to be here for her. So I've been here now 3 months, 4 months, I guess. Yeah. It's been alright, but I gotta be honest, I've been getting really fucking bored, man. I'm out here in the desert. There ain't nothing going on out here. It's not an area that I like. It's on the very outskirts of Los Angeles. I don't know anybody out here. Shit, man. I'm not young anymore. I don't really. It's not like I got a lot of friends anymore, you know. After traveling and bouncing around for years, and you guys know, you've watched the last 9 years, or some of you have. I've been bouncing around for years. I don't see anyone. I don't hang out with anyone. All right, go to Kick. It's almost like YouTube now. A lot of people in this chat don't like Kick. I might eventually go back to multi-platform streaming to Kick, streaming to YouTube, maybe Rumble. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of more focused on making the videos that I upload to YouTube. The reason that I kind of been shying away from doing the live streams is like I realized that the live streams were affecting my life quite a bit. And what do I mean when I say that? I mean I was drinking a lot. And I look back on all these years on YouTube and I think, you know, when I first started YouTube and I was making videos, there was more of like set boundaries between me and the audience. And going live, it was like there were no more boundaries. It's like anything could happen at any time. And you guys, you know, I would encourage it by doing fire sales, but you guys also encourage it by making those donos to get me to drink. But then again, I would do lots of other stupid shit just for donos. And I thought, man, I don't want to go back to doing that kind of stuff again. I'm trying to stay focused and stay focused in a positive way. Losing weight, staying sober, just living life. And, you know, going in a whole completely different direction. Rebuilding my life and sharing it with you guys, you know. It's going to be the same thing, just without all the, you know, chaos as there's been throughout the years. I want to stay away from all the chaos. I don't need to go back to that shit. Yeah, my mom's good. She's out there in the living room right now. So, like I say, she went out with my cousin Candace, who actually was my cousin Bridget's half-sister. And she and her husband loved Bridget just as much as I did. Bridget was a horrible person. Time to get your mom a smartwatch with fall detection, automatic calling 911. Yeah, good idea. T-Cash, time cash, too much cash. My mom actually went out and bought her own smartwatch, but she got a really cheap one, and she got it from Walmart for like less than $20. It seemed like it would work okay, but it was extremely small, the face of it, and difficult for her to use. I do think a smartwatch would be good for her, and in fact, if she doesn't get another one and I decide that I'm going to leave, I think I'm going to end up probably buying her one of those things, but a better one, so that if anything does happen, whether she's got a caretaker here or not, she'll be able to make a telephone call or, you know, get some kind of help in case she does have another fall. Yeah, you download Brave, and I do use Brave myself. Brave also pays you cryptocurrency in, what was that one called? The BAT token. I block on most of the advertisements, though, so I don't really make that much. But it's great on privacy. Great on privacy for sure. How's it, Wolfman? Bro, you got a lot of issues, don't you? YouTube is jamming and constant ads everywhere. Annoying. Yeah, I hear that Brave is really good at blocking those YouTube ads, actually. So definitely check out the Brave browser. Fire sales isn't for everyone. I've done fire sales since probably 2018. In fact, I don't know if I had even met Ice Poseidon at that point, but I remember living with Eric and taking shots at the Tiki Hut bar in the backyard way back then. So I had been doing that for quite a long time. And you guys, I know, probably just about everybody in here has seen me good and shit faced more than once, more than my share. But it's not a good look on me. Besides that, I think the majority of my weight came from all those empty calories inside of alcohol, especially beer. So the alcohol is not going to be missed. I feel so much better anyways, in my head, in my body. Everything is just feels better. Much more focused, much more clear. Blade's last streaming ended just before he went back inside the nursing home, but forgot he left the stream on his desktop on, so we all switched to that and listened to Mama Blade unable to get up. I seen a recent clip of him. I think he was taking some melatonin pills, and I just looked at him and I thought, man, he looks like an absolute wreck. An absolute wreck. And I've said, I think a lot of us have said, he's probably, he's going to die eventually soon. I don't think anybody can deny that. No fire sales ever again? I don't think so, man, unless I were to start drinking again, but I'm not planning on that. I'm taking everything one day at a time, man. One day at a time. I am not going to Alcoholics Anonymous, by the way. I just quit cold turkey, and I'm just not drinking. I'm just focusing on me. But I know a lot of things that they say, like one day at a time, one step at a time, those are like Alcoholics Anonymous sayings, but I am not going to that 12-step program thing. Booze equals weight gain, yeah, no doubt about that. Blade's invincible? Nah. None of us are invincible, man. I mean, Blade has already got so many health problems, starting with his diabetes and the way he drinks, His diabetes is bad. In fact, I seen a screenshot of him from a stream a month or two ago, and one of his socks was like kind of falling down or whatever, and you could tell like his foot down by his ankle was all discolored and looked like that he's gonna lose that foot probably pretty soon. Yeah, his liver can't take it, neither can mine. I mean, after all the drinking that I've done, like I say, I'm gonna be 58 this year. I've been drinking, using drugs through, periods of my life, mostly drinking throughout my entire life, but I've done drugs too, and like it comes a time when I kind of give my liver a break. I mean, I don't think it really can take it anymore. my my liver is like you throwing up the white flag and just saying enough, bro. Give me a fucking break, dude. You're killing me. You're killing me, bro. So, Rick King Cobra. He's been gone a while, man. Are you a cobra? I don't know if he takes diabetes meds or not, period, at all, but he definitely should. It's obvious he's got diabetes. An ad popped up on this live stream. You shouldn't have ads on this live stream. Let me check it. So, I normally don't turn on ads on live streams until I'm no longer live, so that ads do not. Oh, it is on. Let me turn that off. Sorry about that. Yeah, I usually don't turn on ads until after the live stream. Because, who wants to watch an ad in the middle of the live stream? It stops the content, stops the flow of the stream. So, yeah, sorry about that. Didn't you say one of your favorite old relatives had liver spewed out? No, that was my grandmother. She died of liver failure, and what happens is when the liver shuts down, blood starts coming out of every orifice or pore even in your body. So like when she was dying, she was in her home alone. She was like my mother's age, actually. And the liver had failed, and she was like, you could see where she was crawling across the floor and leaving this trail of blood, and it was kind of like snaking. As you could see, she was trying to crawl. So, yeah, it's not a pretty thing. I hear liver failure is not the way that you want to go. Booze is a young man's game. Man, I still got all that weed that Road Trip Eddie gave me. I haven't even touched that either. I haven't touched that once since I've been out here in California. I think probably the only reason I was smoking back there was because I was hanging out with him. I mean, it's not peer pressure or anything. It's just it's there. I'm hanging out with him. I'm like, yeah, okay, what the fuck? Why not? Then he gave me a whole bunch of it. Had it sitting in front of my face every day. Went and bought a bong. Yeah, I was sick of hangovers too. Totally sick of it. Kind of like swimming against the tide in your own blood. Yeah, well, she was 79 years old when she died. My grandmother was a heavy drinker throughout her entire life. She loved to drink vodka. She didn't sleep very much at night. I remember she used to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning and shit. And she used to sit in her chair all day long and watch TV. But first thing she'd do when she'd get up in the morning, no food, no coffee. She'd get a shot of vodka, fix herself a screwdriver, sit there in that chair and drink all day and watch TV until she passed out, got up, went to bed. And, there have been times where, I wouldn't, I drank a lot, but I wouldn't say that, there's been times in my life where I was like a daily drinker, all day long drinker, but for the most part, I would say I've never been like that. Not to say that I wasn't a heavy drinker. I mean, I most definitely drink like an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. I admitted to that long time ago. I know. I've known for a long time that I'm an alcoholic. I'm thinking about giving that weed to somebody, actually. or sending it back to road trip, but I don't think I can send it in the mail. I'd probably end up getting in trouble if they find it or something like that. Well, I say in Lancaster long. Well, I have no idea when that IPO is going to happen, when I'm going to get my investment money. So I have no idea when I'm going to leave. I'm working, I'm making money and paying all my bills. Everything's good on that end, but I'm I'm close to getting to a point where I actually start saving money, and I don't have to like keep paying credit card bills or whatever. I've got like this one bill that I I constantly keep not paying off completely. So I hope like within the next month I'll pay that off. My credit score is great though. Everything's gone up. But anyways, I don't have the money to be traveling overseas right now. I'm here for my mom. I really don't see myself going anywhere until that investment money comes in, unless something else happens. So originally Kraken said that the IPO we were looking at the first quarter of 2026. We're already 2 months into the year. But who knows? They've been saying for the longest time, oh yeah, we're gonna have our IPO. We're gonna go have our IPO. But it all depends upon like what's happening in the government. I think right now with the Trump administration, we've never really had such a crypto-friendly administration. The market, although it's taken quite a hit lately, I think we're sitting around 70 grand for Bitcoin. That's taken quite a hit, but that wouldn't stop them from running the IPO. And that's another thing I thought. When I do get paid, I've chosen, because I invested through a crypto fintech company, I could get paid through ETH, I could get paid through BTC, or I could get paid in greenbacks. And every time I get a dividend or, something goes public, like the last thing that I got some money on was the Exodus crypto wallet. Every time I get paid in Bitcoin. So I thought, it's kind of a good thing, because Kraken goes public, and I get my money, and I'll get Bitcoin. Hopefully, I'll get my money's worth in Bitcoin, which will be a lot more Bitcoin. Then I could just sit on it till it rockets again, and then take that and sell it, and then go do whatever it is that I want to do. That IPO could take months. What can you do, bro? What can you do? I'm not going to run off and do something stupid, run off to another country and like get over there and not have any money in my pocket. Or, I don't want to go anywhere actually until I get my teeth fixed anyways. I am so sick and tired of looking like this with no teeth in my mouth. What's up, Wap? Welcome to the stream, home cooking. Oh, you think you set your money wise? What does that mean? Or it could tank. Bro, anything about Bitcoin or a lot of investments go in cycles, especially Bitcoin. Especially Bitcoin. But everything on the horizon really looks like Bitcoin is going to be going up. It doesn't matter, what the price of Bitcoin is when I get paid. I know that I'm still going to be getting paid the same amount, no matter what the price of Bitcoin is. I'm just saying if I held on to that Bitcoin even longer, then I could make even more money, depending upon the market, but whatever. I cross that bridge when I get to it. I heard that missing woman, they already paid $6 million in Bitcoin for that woman. They already paid, and she's still missing. Imagine that. I heard that the Bitcoin is actually still just sitting in a wallet somewhere. It's Bliss here. YouTube has me coming in with this channel. All right, hugs and kisses. Bliss, thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Is homelessness still a risk, possibility? Hell no. I haven't been homeless for over a year. I think I got off the streets in December of 24. And I've been pretty much working ever since. I mean, there were a couple very short spells, times that I was not working. But I got a new car, I bought last year in May or June. I got a 25 Chevy Trax. So, I mean, worst case scenario, if everything fell apart, I'd go live in my car. It wouldn't be on the streets anymore. But having a car has, opened up job possibilities. Thankfully, I'm blessed with a job right now that I wouldn't need the car. So, everything's good right now. I don't see homelessness anywhere in my near future. What's up, road trip? Speaking of, in case you guys don't know, James Gideon asked if being homeless could be a possibility. I had an apartment directly below Road Trip Eddie, actually, just a few months ago. That's where I was living before I moved back here to be here at my mom's place. I had a 2-bedroom out there, and I miss that place. But guys gotta do what a guy's gotta do. What's up, road trip? How's life back in New Mexico? How's our little buddy Cody? Mom, living with mom making me more religious? No, I don't think so. Although my mom watches a lot of religious stuff, I still think of myself as, a Christian, but I don't know. I gotta be honest, the older I get, the more I question Christianity in the story, Sometimes I think, if God already knows the outcome of, after the apocalypse and everybody, and there's the final judgment day and all that, and he's got it all planned out, it's like, what's the point in all this right now? Why not, why don't we just get right to the end point where we're all either really happy and joyous and free, or we're burning in hell? And I don't know, the whole thing about burning in hell, that doesn't seem like something that a heavenly, all-loving father would do to his children, cast them off into fire and brimstone to burn forever and be tortured by demons, I have my questions. I got my questions. What's up, Cody? What's up, Cody? But I still consider myself a Christian, to be quite honest. So waiting for God to come out with clouds. Hell is here. Yeah, no shit. Have you ever made it down to Mexico yet, Bliss? Make your big move. Yay? Nay? Well, let me see. We've been on an hour and 15 minutes. I was only thinking about coming on here for about an hour just so I can get the flow of things going again. Oh, you just had surgery. That sucks. Any surgery sucks, right? Yeah, I just want to get back into the flow of things. stream again, pop in, chat with you guys, talk. You're a Christian if you gave your life to Jesus and accepted him as your Lord and Savior. Yeah, I've done that a couple times throughout my life. I've done it a couple times because I think, well, how would you say it? I backslid. I went back to my old ways. I needed forgiveness. But, yeah. I kind of want to get back to doing my thing on the computer, finishing a project or working on a project. I'm not anywhere close yet to finishing. Yeah, I've been baptized a couple times throughout my life. Streaming regularly now, well, maybe. You know, what I have been thinking about doing is going on walks or hikes or going out into public and streaming, but mainly for the exercise and to walk and to be with you guys live. I kind of think now I can use the live streams as more of a motivation or a way to hold me responsible to getting out there and getting the exercise that I need. Holy fuck, it's Natty Like King Kong. Who let that guy in here? What's up, Natty Like King Kong? And bruh, what's happening? Hanging 10, Jimmy. Still a seat at the Nelson. Man, I haven't been at the Nelson in a minute, for sure. Oh, the Wolfham, you're out of here? All right, buddy. Sorry I missed your comment. You're still going to hell, I think. Maybe. So did he come out as born again? Well, I guess you could say I mean, I've been a Christian for, I guess my whole life, but nothing has changed on the religious front. Not going to church. I haven't been baptized recently. I haven't made any changes. I mean, my spirituality is really just basically between me and God. I don't pick up the Bible. I don't go to church. I believe in a God. I believe in doing what's right most of the time. But I'm not perfect, obviously. I think everybody knows that. Jimmy, let's do $1 fire sales. Where the hell you been, Natty Like King Kong? Don't you know I'm sober, man? I've been sober over 8 weeks, Natty Like King Kong. Not only have I been sober, I've been losing weight. I've lost over 24 pounds. Today I'm at 24.3, I believe, pounds lost since around the first of the year. I weighed myself on New Year's Eve, and I did not start eating healthy or dieting on New Year's Day. That was never the plan. I did not have a plan to quit drinking. I didn't have a plan to start eating right or losing weight or exercising. I didn't plan any of this, honestly. I just kind of felt that it was time for me to just stop doing that. And, I mean, mainly the drinking is what I'm talking about. I just felt like, man, I just got to stop drinking all the fucking time. And so I stopped. It really wasn't a plan, but now I kind of feel I've gotten this far, 2 months into sobriety, and I see how much better my brain is working and how much more productive I am and how much better I'm treating myself by eating healthy and, losing weight and being more physical. I kind of feel like this is something that I really need to continue doing and make it like a full-on lifestyle change. So, I don't think you're going to see me drinking anytime soon. Like I say, I'm just going to take it a day at a time. Me having gone to Alcoholics Anonymous before in my life, knowing that I'm also an alcoholic, I know that basically I just got to take this one day at a time, man. I can't say, well, I'm quitting for the next month or set up any kind of date. Just for today, I'm not drinking, man. Today I'm not drinking. I want to stay sober long. Well, 2 months to me, 2 months for me, that's a fucking long time, dude. I think everybody here, I mean, pretty much looks like everybody in the chat is a regular. Everybody here knows 2 months for me, that's a really fucking long time. Have you heard from your girls? Of course, I talk to my girls all the time. What are you talking about? Emily just had a birthday. Talked to Heather this morning. I'm talking with them all the time. They're both doing good. Quite well, actually. Although Emily broke a toe recently. Go and get herself a boot to put on her foot. And Jimmy, are you... No, I'm not collecting SSI. I had, you guys know I had applied for SSDI. Well, both of them, actually, because when you apply for SSDI, they also make you apply for SSI. And I've been denied in the past for numerous reasons, last couple of times because of shitty lawyers. But I actually don't see myself filing for that again if I can continue working, not having to do any kind of physical labor. I don't see myself applying for that. I kind of would really like to wait until I'm 65 years old before I file for Social Security so I can get a higher benefit or payout every month. But fuck, by the time I'm 65, Social Security might not be around anymore. For all I know, God knows what's going to happen. The way this country is, so far in debt. But thankfully, Donald Trump is in office, making some serious changes. Hopefully, we'll get another Republican in office that follows Donald Trump's lead. What's up, Sean James? Welcome to the stream, homeboy. Your natty light goes down smooth some nights, Kyle. I'm happy for you, bro, but I know it comes out wet and runny on the other side, bro. I know it comes out wet and runny. Even though you're no longer drinking or homeless, Jimmy, can you bring back the homeless Unabomber look with the gray hoodie? I've got my gray hoodie in there. Actually, I think when I was on the streets, I was wearing that blue hoodie all the time, which the zipper broke on it. I don't actually have any good well, I have my my one I got from Disneyland with Grumpy on it, the character, and it says Grumpy, and it's gray. That's like the only jacket that I have that I think zips up or buttons up or anything like that. But I'm in California now, so I don't usually have to worry about that too much. Unless I'm out late at night or early in the morning, which I don't do either. I stay in at nighttime, and I don't like going out in cold mornings. Thank you very much. Lawyers are liars. There ain't no doubt about that. Only the rich can afford the quality ones. Yeah. Hey, it's going to take all the jobs. Well, I don't know about that. Work I've been doing, some work, has been with AI, some of it. And I got to tell you, like, I use ChatGPT a lot. I use a lot of AI now for lots of different things. AI is not ready for prime time. I can tell you that. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing, but man, if you work with it every day, I can tell you that it's got a ways to go. It's got a ways to go for sure. But I can see it already, I'm sure, taking jobs. For sure. I created 6 AI agents recently, and that was a fucking pain in the ass. But I won't get too much into that shit. You guys don't give a fuck. What's the weight goal? That's a good question. The weight goal is, Miles asked me about this a while back, I think on Discord. Which, by the way, now that I'm thinking about that, before I forget, let me open up Discord. I'm going to reopen Discord because I removed a lot of people from Discord. I left just basically, essentially, people that were in there chatting, participating, and whatnot. Got rid of other people. We are going to be leaving Discord, but I want you guys to be able to go ahead and rejoin Discord now, because we will be moving from Discord to something completely different, but so that you can get notified of live streams and where we move in the future, blah, blah, blah. You'll want to probably join Discord, unless you want to come and join, or go through one of the streams and look for a link later. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. Because I know I turned off invites. Sure. Hopefully that setting will not be blocking this link from working that I'm going to give you guys right now, because I don't want to have to dig into Discord to find that link or that location to turn off that setting. So if you want to get back into Discord, there is a join link. I'm sure there's somebody in here that wants to click that. You can let me know how, if that in fact works or not. Oh, so the weight goal, I'm going to go back to that. So Miles had asked me about that in Discord, I believe. And, I think before I met my wife, my weight stayed between, I would say 160 and 170. Probably more like 165, 170. Then when I met my wife, I started gaining weight, and I never lost. I just kept gaining. And when I first started losing weight this time, New Year's Eve, I was 269.8. So I would like to lose 100 pounds down to 170. I think that's a good number. That'll, put me in a much healthier body. I think it's a good round number to aim for. It's something where I used to be. Will I make it to 170? I think that's going to be really hard to do, if at all possible, because, it's not so easy to lose weight when you're 57 years old. And I got to become more committed. I got to get out and start exercising more. I'm eating right for sure, but I got to get out and exercise. So 170 is the goal. Right now I'm 245.5, I believe. 245.5. Or that's what I was this morning, anyways. Midterms are not going well for Republicans. I don't know about that yet. I think that it's still way too early to call that. I know Democrats are attempting to stack the deck, but it's still a little early. I heard Florida is about to do some redistricting themselves. Rubio or Vance as next president? I think Vance will probably be president and Rubio will be the vice president. beer headaches. I know shit. Natty like King Kong. Emily's good, Natty Light. I created 3 AI bots that are trading Bitcoin for me. Okay. Not a real good idea to have a bot or an AI agent doing that. I've heard of so many people that have done that and lost everything. USA getting the short end of the stick in Olympics again. I haven't been watching the Olympics. I'm not really interested. I haven't been watching football. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. In fact, I didn't even get around to watching that halftime show, the TPUSA halftime show. And Jimmy, your mom is proud of you not drinking. Yes, she is, Kyle. Thank you for saying that. You're 100% on that, Kyle. Let's see. Let's see if something pops up there. 160, that's nothing. That's too skinny. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know about that. I was in really good shape then, too. I was a lot more muscular than what I am now. That's for damn sure. Jimmy, contact Helica for the hell of it. No. Actually, Helica came in and left a comment on, I think it was the very first pre-recorded video that I uploaded to the channel, and she just kind of wished me well or good luck, fingers crossed or something like that, and I just said thank you. That was it. Helica's not blocked on the channel. If she wanted to come back here, she's more than welcome to, but Helica didn't want to talk to me. She's got me blocked, and I'm not going to go out of my way to talk with her. If she doesn't want to talk to me, she doesn't want to talk to me. And that's fine. Let's lose 70 pounds. Well, I've already lost 24 and a half or so. So I'm about 25% of the way to my goal weight. So I've already made a very good start to this weight loss journey. How come we pee when we poop, but we don't poop when we pee? That's such an intelligent comment there, Sean. Don Julio with the $2. What's up, motherfucker? Shit, bruh. Frenchie. Oui, oui. Bonjour. You got to give Creepy Andy more content in this. He won't know what to say. Fuck that guy. Bro, he will always have something to say. Trolls always have something to say. Especially that guy, that whole crowd over there. If they got nothing to say, they'll just make something up. I mean, they've done that for years, man. They've done that for years. Just lie. But I don't know. I guess they got nothing better to do with their life. Let them do it, man. Hope they enjoy themselves. I can't imagine wasting so much time. I think I'm gonna go right to my 5 friends and tell them this lie, and everybody's gonna love me for it. Dumbass. I wish that $6 million went into my account. I could use $6 million, that's for damn sure. I had something here for Kyle. That's why I put Kyle into the chat. Once upon a time, let me see if I can find that. I had Streamlabs set up specifically for Kyle. What was it? Oh, I think I remember what it was now. You had to put something like this in. I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, there it is. Stop asking stupid questions, Kyle. Make you the mod? Hell no. Don't have any mods on this channel. You know who the only mod is? Emily. She's the only mod on the channel. I don't need any mods, man. I can basically handle business by myself. If we ever get to the point where chat is so busy that I can't stop and block somebody or something like that, then I'll bring back moderators. But I don't think I need mods, honestly. You got Don Julio on WhatsApp? You guys whisper sweet nothings to each other? Unable to accept invite? Alright, well, let me see. Let me see if I can fix that while we're here. Yeah, because I turned that off, but I, just off the top of my head, don't remember where the, it's got to be in server settings, right? Actually, let me close this. I can get the camera out of the way of my screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I still got some stuff up in here, and I want you guys to see. Let me see if I can find it this way. I guess I could just do a Google search to get my answer, but that would be too easy. Server settings, probably in here. There it is. Oh no, I don't want to go to bands. I want to go to invites. Invites. Oh, there's pause invites. Okay, I see Miles had sent one 30 hours ago. I don't know. Let me just remove those. Pause invites is not on. It actually should be working, but since it's not, let me just do a Google search. Whoops, fuck. I got so many things that I use on my computer these days that I just like go and click on them, you know, automatically. Never mind. You guys are like, what? Navigate to invites under user management section. Okay. There's people. Moderation. I'm going to assume there's invites under people. Oh, yeah. It says if invites are paused, you'll see an option to enable invites, but that actually is not there. What is there now is pause invites, which yeah, that's turned off. Click enable invites. It is enabled, sure. Let me create another invite, just see what happens. Possibly you were clicking on the invite that Miles had created. Create invite link. Let me edit the link. Make it expire never. Max number of uses. Oh shit. Let me do one other thing. Set a role for whoever joins, because that has been a problem in the past. Everybody couldn't see the chat unless I set an or a role. Copy chat, paste. All right, somebody try that out and let me know what happens. Let me know if it works. Been a member since you fell out that chair in Mexico with Helica. That was a long time ago. That was, I think me and Helica first went to Mexico in the very beginning of December 2019. That was before I went to Vancouver to live with her. TTS, is the shit not working? That's like the third, let me turn this off, the widget, turn it back on. You're the third person that has said that they've made a dono and the dono didn't play, and I had to go in and manually play it. No, you didn't make a dono. There is a link at the top of chat that would send you the dono link. Actually, I can also just throw it in chat for you guys right now for TTS. Same message. I see it has a purple button, but it won't allow me to connect. Oh, let me see. I did I unblock you in Discord? Kill, that might be the reason. Let me see. Bans. Yep, that's the reason. Revoke ban. Let's see if there's anybody else in here I want to unban. Ruby. She can come back. Damn, where did all these people come from? A lot of these I don't think I've ever seen. Okay, I think that'll do it. Kel and Ruby have been unbanned. So yeah, you should be able to get in here. A wild Ian appeared. Ian? Welcome to the Discord, Ian. Speaking of Ian, has anybody seen our friend from Hobo, Idaho? Jimmy, you know Windows 11 doesn't support 7th gen Intel processors. Why, Kyle? I don't even know what I have in my. I have an Intel processor. No idea what I actually have in this. I've probably had it about a year now. I have an Intel Core Ultra 7. Set up for AI. Alright. Kind of try and get this more centered on this. Says my application is pending. I've never heard that one before. Let me look in Discord. I closed it so I haven't gotten any notifications out of there. Here's members. Applied. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I see both you and Ruby there. It says pending. Why do you want to join? What the fuck is that? That must be something new in Discord. I don't want to have to. I mean, it's great to cut down on shit bags coming in, but I don't want to have to approve everybody. But anyways, approve for Kale, approve for Ruby. Welcome back. You guys should now be members. Yes, there you are. See, glad you're here, Kale. Everyone, welcome Ruby in the Discord. Welcome back. Yeah, that must be a new setting, obviously. I mean, also, I couldn't set roles before when I posted links to join Discord. Right. Every time you guys see Kyle ask a stupid question, you got to put that into the chat. Thoughts on Minnesota? I don't know. All that chaos, that's all over and done with now, isn't it? Hobo looks like Brad Pitt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I look like, just like him. Get a job being a computer support person. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, how many years you been around here, bruh? How many years, man? I know you know that I know that you know that I worked on with computers from a long time ago. Way back. Way back when you was knee-high to a grasshopper, Kyle. Knee-high to a grasshopper, Kyle. Yeah, you got to do the exclamation point, Kyle. I could actually put some different things in there for the bot.
Don Julio Tijuana Night Stalker sent $3. Happy Valentine's Day. Are you horny fucking piece of shit jerking off all night watching Jimmy looking like Brad Pitt with the weight loss? All you bitches wanna fuck the homie anyway. Yeah, Kyle's still a fucking faggot. Take care of guys, your boy Don.
What do we get for $10? Everything you want. Everything? Everything. Oh.
Don't do that, baby.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Suck it to me. Oh. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. We love you long time. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. Oh. So horny. We love you long time. So horny. So horny. So horny. We love you long time. So horny. So horny. So horny. We love you long time.
Sitting at home with my dick hard, so I got the black book for a freak to call. Picked up the telephone, then dialed the 7-digit. Said, yo, this Marquise, baby, are you down with it? I arrived at a house, knocked on the door, not having no idea of what the night had in store. I'm like a dog in heat, a freak without warning, not having appetite for sex. Cause me so horny.
Girls always ask me why I fuck so much. Just say what.
Thank you very much, Don Julio, for the $3. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You are one hell of a dude, man. Now let me fix that thing. Actually, it worked for you. You're the first person that worked for. But I got to turn that off for a second and turn it back on so I can resize that. Hopefully, next time we'll be able to see all of the text within the donation be displayed on screen. I had it at the default settings, which was cutting off the text, the chat. You're not drinking, you would make dumb comments. Okay, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Kyle, I thought you were drinking your natty light King Kong piss water shit, bro. You haven't had your 4 natties yet? I mean, shit, it's like 8:30 at night where you live, right? Or is it 7:30? I don't know what time zone you're in. But usually by this time of night, you're at least 4 natty lights deep. Am I right or am I wrong? Miles gave me the Kong on the end of my name. You mean the natty like King Kong? Yeah, I remember. I actually don't remember Miles giving you that name, but yeah, I remember that. Natty like King Kong. You don't use that name anymore, though, do you, Kyle? Why? What's up with that, bro? Why? All right, share. I should probably get back to doing my thing like I was saying about an hour ago. I was saying I was gonna stop streaming after about an hour, and here we are now, almost 2 hours in. He lost his Kong status. YouTube changed your username. What do you mean YouTube changed it? Why would they do that? Doesn't sound right to me. I've never had YouTube change any of my names. Will I put more of the old streams back up? Well, you know, that's a thing. I actually was thinking about that. I think some of you guys probably noticed I had put back up some of the old streams. We did that premiere of the old stream when I was in Canada, when I was living with Helica. But the thing is like all those videos that are set to private or videos that I have that haven't been uploaded, they always go in as new streams or new videos. And I really don't want those showing up as new videos. I've been working on the channel. I've, been putting up new thumbnails and descriptions and all that kind of stuff in like a bunch of the videos and streams so that the channel looks better, so that I can start getting more views and visitors, hopefully get some more subscribers. And one of the reasons I don't want to do that, I don't want to confuse new viewers, because I've been so many different places, different states, different countries. New viewer shows up. One day I'm in Thailand, the next time in New Mexico or something like that. I don't want to confuse the crap out of everyone. I am thinking I am going to maybe possibly upload everything eventually, maybe to Patreon, or have a members only area where people can view those videos, because eventually I think I'm going to take off all those old videos, or some of them, because I'm taking the channel in a whole new direction, a whole new me, healthy Jimmy. Not drunk Jimmy when he gets some teeth Jimmy. And I, to keep pointing people back at those old videos, I don't think it'd be a good idea, but to have a members only area, that would be great. Even if I could do it on here, on YouTube, I would do that then. If I could set those to private and make them only available to members, I would do that for sure. But to make them just all public again right now, I don't think that's really a good idea. Are you building an Etsy shop? I am not. That shop that I have showing the patriotic t-shirts, stickers, hats, all that kind of crap. That is actually hosted with the Spread Shop. But personally, I think Spread Shop really sucks. That actually was just an idea, really, for me. I also kind of felt like I thought that might be a good idea because to share with you guys, my viewers, because I know that the majority of people that come in here and talk, when we get to talking about politics and stuff like that, kind of lean towards the direction I do, the right, and are more patriotic than what you would find on the left. So I thought, I'll make all these patriotic things and I'll share them with the channel. And but now that I'm really kind of going in a whole new direction with the channel, my health, sobriety, weight loss, and all that, I think I am going to open up a new shop. Etsy might be where I open it. What's the other one that's good? I got like a green card, I think. I don't know what the name of it is. But yeah, I'm probably going to build another shop. I'm going to keep that patriotic shop open so that I can sell products from there. But I don't think I'm going to really push that much anymore at all on the channel. I think I'll open up a shop that's going to be like Hobo stuff, like I had in the past. What's up, Charlie? Charlie White, what's happening? WW, what's happening, man? Bruh. Your vibe coding. YouTube is adding numbers on the end of some people's channel names. Well, you can go in there and you can change that if you get those numbers on the end of your name. You have to go into the YouTube studio. Click on your username in the upper right-hand corner of YouTube. It might be different on mobile. On mobile, I think you have to click on your icon in the lower right-hand corner. Actually, I shouldn't tell you guys how to do it on mobile because I don't know. But if you go into YouTube Studio, you can change your name, you can change your picture, you can change, I don't even remember what they call this now with the @ symbol and then the name and then numbers and letters. I think maybe they call that a handle. I don't know. But you can change it there. No, you can't watch them when they're set to private. Nobody can watch them unless I provide you with a link. Please do that member thing. Well, maybe eventually. I would love to have memberships here on the channel, because then that would just make life so easy. I could have everything in one place. But I've never been able to get memberships through YouTube because I get so many copyright strikes and strikes and warnings, and my videos get blocked. So they never have given me the option to have members on this channel. Sure, that's why I say maybe Patreon or behind some kind of paywall, because I know a lot of people want to see that old stuff. And I still would like to have it. It's history. And it's not like I'm trying to forget my past, my history, by like removing those items or not uploading the new items. Because, I mean, that's definitely a part of who I am. But obviously, that's my past. And in a way, I think a lot of people should see that stuff so they can see like where I came from. The things that I did, all the craziness, the chaos, all them complicated years of just chaos, and so don't get me wrong. Thanks, Charlie White. Cool. Yeah, I wish you guys would change your names. It makes it easier to tell like who you are. Like Bliss, She's the XO hugs and kisses. Yes, I know her as Bliss, and she often comes back here, and I forget. You know, I see that name, XOXO, but I forget. You know, because so many people come in here into the streams. I can't remember who everybody is, especially if they got multiple accounts. It makes it really super difficult. You can make money on views in people's feeds. I don't really make that much in the way of money. Maybe, I mean, if the channel had a lot more viewers and a lot more subscribers, but as of this moment in time, I don't have a lot of subscribers or views. My views dropped way off. I mean, they're coming back, obviously, by coming out with those videos and stuff. I have gained like 2 subs. But, you know, I'm not really here for I mean, sure, I'd love to have a bigger community, but I mean, I've already got one. I got you guys. I mean, pretty much everyone that's on my channel, if I look at my analytics, there are people that have been here for years. People that watch my videos are subscribers. The majority of them, I would say, are 75 to 80% already subscribed to the channel. So it's like, I've got a community. I've got viewers, I got friends here. Would I like more? Sure I'd like more. But I'm not really worried about that right now. Sort of am. I guess I am, because I've been doing all these new thumbnails, updating the descriptions, keywords, blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm concerned about views. Who am I fooling? Don't let me lie to you. Don't let me get away with that shit. Jimmy, is Helica convincing you to change your channel name and delete your videos again? Look at WW. You been fucking hanging out with Kyle, bruh? Have you? I mean, because that question, that sounds like a Kyle question, WW. I was actually kind of surprised to see Helica come into one of those pre-recorded videos and leave a message, actually kind of wishing me luck or wishing herself luck. I don't know what the fuck. I remember her saying fingers crossed. So that's like her way of saying good luck or some shit. It was a nice gesture. Sure, she doesn't like me anymore. I mean, I still talk shit. We were talking shit about her earlier. I wasn't really talking shit. I was saying, like, why, you know, that would be like me going back to Helica to unblock all the trolls that I blocked in my blocked list on YouTube. That's like, you know, going back to Helica to be abused. Like, I don't want to be abused. I don't need that shit in my life. I deserve better. Damn it. I deserve better in my life, I'm telling you, bro. If he tried that shit today, he'd have to register. What? I must have missed something. Get random feeds of channels I never knew existed and might watch, and it's a good pay at a tab when I watch.
Charlie Jimmy's daddy sent $3. Don't worry. Be happy, Jimmy.
Thank you, Cherry.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm going to post a link. I was just typing this in. This link right here. This points to my YouTube studio. You're not going to be able to get in there, but if you click that link, that might take you into your YouTube studio to the page where you would actually just be able to scroll down and change your YouTube handle, change your names, such as things like that. So, yeah, Kyle, you want to try that? Click that link, see if it redirects you. It probably will. But if it does not, all you got to do is take that. Well, actually, I couldn't tell you to take the gobbledygook out because your channel ID, I have no idea what yours is, and I don't want to dig that deep trying to show you guys how to find yours. But yeah, tell me what happened, Kyle. All right. Helica still watches chat often, maybe watching now. Landon Tells did a stream a few weeks ago. Total junkie again. Helica immediately popped it up as a mod, I assume. Yeah, as a mod, she was nice and said hi back. Yeah. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's still over there. I actually seen Landon Tells. He was streaming maybe 2 weeks ago. I actually caught him in a live stream. That guy's back on the dope, man. He must be back on the heroin. He looked bad. He looked thin. He had dark bags under his eyes. He looked like he was living in a closet. I mean, literally a closet. It was like a super, super tiny room. There was like a couch up against the wall. There was a window, but like right in front of the couch was like a table with the TV on it. And as far as I could tell, that was it, man. It looked like he was living in a closet. Not looking good. Somebody also went on IP2 claiming that he had been selling drugs and had been to prison. And if any of that's true, I don't know, because I didn't hear him say any of that in the stream that I watched. But he didn't look good. He did not look good. Hobo, change your show name to Nancy. Yeah, right. What's up, Joe? What's happening, man? I haven't seen you around a while, bruh. Haven't seen you around in a while. Did you, you got that figured out, did you, Bliss? Why didn't you change that channel name to Bliss then? Then I know who the hell you are. Landon Tell did a stream probably over a year, and the real mod Helica popped up. Well, I'm sure she's probably still in his Discord chat. He had a Discord as well. Almost everybody that was IP2 back in the day had a Discord. I know for a fact that Landon had one. I gotta remember, the landlord say you're in us late, he may have to litigate. Same stream and Landon. Was it? Yeah, maybe I just missed her. I wasn't there long. Actually went in there. I told Landon, I'm like, bro, you look like you fell off hard. So, oh, Jimmy, that's not nice. And somebody in the chat was something. Oh, I think it was Clee. She was like, oh, Helica must be in chat or something. Like, I was looking for her. I was like, yeah, later. I just left his chat. I wasn't thinking, he wasn't doing nothing. He had nothing to say. I think he fucked up his arm or something. I think he had a fractured arm. I don't think it was in a cast, but I think he had it in a sling. Landon moved in with some chick and working. Did he? Good for him. He's always had a girlfriend. Holy shit, is that Carrie? My God. My God. What are you doing here, Carrie? Landon admitted to being a drug runner and dealer. He's facing many felony cases, according to what he said. Yeah, drugs will do that to you, man. I know, it was the same way with me, man. Like when I was down there with Helica, I hadn't done drugs in over 20 years. I mean, I'd smoked pot. But I hadn't done any drugs. I'm sure I told you guys this. I wasn't doing any kind of drugs. I did not want to do drugs. I wanted to avoid drugs because I knew exactly what would happen. Like that old me would come back, and I did not want to go back there to that. She just kept fucking hounding me to, go down to the beach, get some drugs. And well, then all it took was that one time, man. We were off to the races, and we made couple trips back and forth to wherever we were going. I think she went back to Vancouver a couple times, come back to Mexico, and I went to wherever I went, and whatever. Each time we got together, it was a fucking drug fest, and I just fell right back into my old ways. And I knew that was going to happen. That's why I told her no. But I made the mistake of saying yes that one time. I said, we're down here in Puerto Vallarta. It's no big deal. Nobody's around. Just having a good time. We'll just get high this one time. And that's not what happens when you're a dope fiend. And obviously, I've known that Landon also was a dope fiend in the past. And he's gotten into criminal shit. But I guess that's what must have happened to him. So hopefully he can straighten his shit out and become a better person so he doesn't end up in prison. They got the wrong kind of bars in there. They most definitely got the wrong kind of bars in prison. For sure. Jimmy, tooth extractions are worse. Had a tooth pulled this morning. How's your grill doing? I'm quite certain. In fact, I'm going to say 100%. I'm having all these top teeth yanked. And I know having teeth pulled, especially, and I had this front one pulled. Oh my God. I was shaking. I felt like traumatized when I got that tooth pulled. And having the 4 top front teeth all pulled, I am not looking forward to that. Wherever I go, when I get that work done, I'm going to tell them and use nitrous or give me some pills prior to when we start the work. I've hated going to dentists. Nobody likes going to a dentist, but honestly, when they did that tooth, I was literally like shaking afterwards. They made me sit there and relax for a while until I calmed the fuck down. I don't really have a beef with Landon either. Landon he's come in my stream and talked shit a few times, but I think all that shit really was fueled by the ongoing fight and argument that was going on between me and Helica. And Helica used his community as a fallback for herself, because she wasn't really getting any kind of support in here. I mean, how could she? It's a little difficult to argue and fight with somebody through text on a screen when I've got everything. I got full control. I can shut down a person or, ban them, or I could talk a lot faster than they can type, or, whatever. And I don't think Helico was really feeling the love from a lot of the viewers here, and rightfully so, but now I'm over all that shit that happened between her and I have been for a long time, and that's why I've told you guys in the past. I'm telling you now, she's not blocked now. She wanted to come back here and chat and hang out, say hello to people or whatever. She's more than welcome to. I'm not going to go out and hunt her down or create a new email address to send her a message and say, would you please come back, Helica? We'd love to have you. No, if she wants to come back around, she knows it too. She left, like I say, she left a comment on one of my videos, and I responded to her. I said, thank you for your well wishes, or whatever the fuck I said. So, yeah. Enough about Helica and Landon. Wish them both luck. Good luck, everybody. So waiting for me to go back to Asia. Well, that may be happening soon. Brad, you might not have long to wait, bro. I don't know, but no promises. No promises on when I'm going or where I'm going. I'm not doing that. I've done that a lot of times. I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and then it just materializes. In fact, that's something I realized too, that I was doing a lot on YouTube, in live streams. Obviously, I would say maybe I'm gonna lose weight, man. I'm gonna lose weight. And it was like, saying that in front of you guys, almost like dopamine hit, And I already got my dopamine hit, and so it's just like, oh, lose weight. Oh, I've already told them I'm going to lose weight. Oh, now, well, then I just kind of figure, fuck it, or just forget about it or whatever. And that's one of the reasons, too, with the not live streaming is I didn't want to say I'm getting healthier, I'm eating healthier, or I'm getting sober on a live stream 2 months ago and then not do it. I actually wanted to get some time underneath my belt. I also wanted to lose some actual weight, so I could say I'm gonna do this. I'm actually already doing it. I've got the proof, I've lost the weight, and I think, that's proof enough that I've been getting healthier and losing weight and not drinking, blah, blah, blah. You think a lot of people were protecting me in those days? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. And rightfully so again. Especially the shit. I mean, you guys actually still don't even know half the shit that went on. There was a lot of stuff that happened, things that were said or done that I haven't spoken about. That's what I was going to write about in the book. That book is never going to happen, though, honestly. WW with the $1.99. Bangkok call for 24 hours. That's your answer, Kyle. That book, yeah, that's never going to happen. I just don't think I don't want to rehash that shit. Like, I got asked to repost that video of the video I recorded of me and Helica talking when she was in that troll's house, Kevin, in New York. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I got that fucking cable internet modem, and for about the last week, the signal has been going in and out, in and out. I've actually been switching and using my mom's connection when I've been online. I think I'm going to end up getting rid of that if they can't fix the issue. Because, yeah, I'll be in the middle of something and I'll lose my connection. I'll be like, fuck. He's not good. Anyways, I don't know if you guys heard what I was saying. Let me get a little heart there to WW for his $1.99, a thumbs up. Show a little appreciation, a little love for WW. Yeah, so I got that video of when she was in Kevin's house. That was the guy's name, and that lived in New York that she flew to see or be with or whatever. But I'm just not going to really say. I just think that shit is like, it's vindictive. I don't need to rehash the past, you know. There's no reason to do that. We heard dragging. Huh? No sound? Huh? Really? I haven't touched the microphone. Mic is on. You get sound? Okay. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, Bliss. All good. All right, where were we? We were talking about Helica. We were talking about Landon. What were we talking about before that? I don't even know how we veered off in that direction. Oh, I think someone brought up Landon. Yeah, donate, Kyle, you cheap fuck. You know what? I gotta go. Actually, guys, I have enjoyed hanging out with you. It's been 2 hours, 22 minutes. I didn't plan on staying on this long at all. I think we'll get back to streaming more. I think I'm going to be doing some of those walking streams. What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But I need to go eat, and I really want to get back to this one project that I'm working on. I don't know what I'll stream next. Usually when I like to go on walks is in like the late morning time here, Pacific time, usually around 11 o'clock or so. So if I do walking streams, which usually takes me about 40 minutes, I might do some of those with you. So that would be the time that's going on when that's happening. Sorry you're getting here so late, Aquarius. Yeah, I'm in it now, but thank you for showing up. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Check that Discord link. I'll post it one more time in the chat in case you were once upon a time in Discord and you are no longer there with us. So you can get back in invites. That's okay. I guess you can't copy the code from here. So let me go make a new invite. Edit the invite. Expire never. Max uses. Whoa, no limit. And roles. I put Hobo. I don't know why the fuck Kale was showing that I had to approve them to connect to the server, but whatever. Bypass join applications. New members joining through this link will join immediately without going through. Well, maybe I accidentally turned that on. That's new to you. That's probably what it was. Anyways, chat. Where are you? There you are. Bam. There is the link to Discord if you want to join us back in there. Hopefully we'll see you, and hopefully you will see me again soon. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the donos. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm out of here.